Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Minnesota Twins game review. A big win for the Minnesota Twins tonight, 5-3 over the White Sox. We are now at 92 wins with 12 games left to play. As I mentioned, basically, we have 4 series left. We have to win every series, and then when we play Kansas City at home for the final 4 games of this home game series, the last home stretch of the season, we have to win 3 games, or we could just sweep a team in there or whatever. But basically, we started out good tonight. Let's just put it that way. We got the win. We are now at 92 wins. Last home stand of the year, and we started off good, 5-3. As I mentioned, we had 10 hits. They had 6. We made an error. They made 2. But regardless, pitching was great tonight. Hitting was good. We didn't even hit a home run, even though Berrios, he left 2. Well, the White Sox scored 2. Only one off of Berrios. The other one was off of Romo. But other than that, a very solid night for the Twins. We're going to start things off with the hitting tonight because that was really good for the Twins. They really did a good job. But for the pitching side of things, things did not look good right away. For the Twins, Berrios, first inning, second pitch of the game, gives up a single, and then a couple of pitches later gives up a double. It's second and third, nobody out, and then a sac fly from Arraez makes it 1-0. 3 consecutive hits, as I've told you about so many times. That's so important. But anyways, he gets thrown into a double play as Moncada, he made a couple of errors tonight. He tried to tag from second. The throw came in. Gonzalez threw to third, got him out, double play, and then we got out of the inning. But we were down 1-0. We didn't score in the bottom of the first inning. They scored again in the second. They hit a home run. James McCann hit a home run, and it was 2-0 before we came to bat again. But in the second inning, we really got things going. And again, 3 consecutive hits. That's what really matters. Well, kind of. I'll just go through it. Sano singles, Gonzalez singles, Lamont Wade flies out. He hit a deep fly ball a couple of times, though, tonight. Flies out, and then Arraez singles. So the bases are loaded. Sac fly from Polanco. Here comes Sano chugging in, and that was really good to see him hustle like that. Nelson Cruz singles up the middle, and it's 2-2. So just like that, we're back in this ball game. Things were looking good. We didn't score until the 5th again, but when we did, Polanco doubled on the first pitch. 2 outs, 2 out hitting, I should say. Here comes Garver, doubles off the wall. It's 3-2, and we broke it open in the 6th with a walk, a leadoff walk. Remember how important those are. A leadoff walk. Marwin Gonzalez is the force out, so he gets on base. Lamonte Wade doubles, his first double of the year. It is second and third. Here comes Luis Arraez because he is so freaking good. 2-runner score. And I guess they did give him a single. I thought it was an error at first, but that ball took the weirdest route. I think Moncada was playing third base, right? He went over to the line, and then all of a sudden reaches back because the ball takes a sharp right turn into, left field, but it took a sharp right turn from down the line. I thought they counted it as an error right away, but they do give him a single. It's 5-2. They do hit a home run in the top of the 9th inning off of Romo, but who really cares? Other than that, hitting was fantastic. Like I said, we didn't even need to hit a home run tonight. Now, I would have liked to hit a home run. Honestly, we had to hit 1 per game in order to hit 300 home runs on the season. I don't know if we'll get there. That's really disappointing. And here's the thing. The Yankees, I don't know how they've been doing tonight. Did they even play today? I don't think so. But the point is, they are 1 behind us for the home run rank leaderboard. We cannot lose that. We need to get that title. And hopefully, once we get into a couple games here at home and we're so good on the road, I think we can still get to 300. But that's still a little scary. Not that, we need to hit home runs. Not that we need to get to 300. It's just we've come so far. Why not at this point? But that's the hitting for tonight, though. Other than that, solid hitting. Almost everybody got a hit. We had 10 hits. Almost everybody got a hit except for Cave and Rosario. Rosario, again, I don't know what to do about him. Honestly, I just feel like he's not going to be a guy we rely on in the playoffs. He is going to hurt us a little bit. We had the bases loaded in the first inning. I didn't mention that, but we did. Cave grounds out. Now, Cave is Cave, right? He's been good. He's been bad. He's basically a Rosario, but I trust him a lot more. Rosario, I just don't see it. I just do not see it at all lately. I mean, he hit the 3 home runs. Okay, he hit 3 home runs, but that's when he starts to get hot. He goes 0 for 4 tonight. Does that start the spiral downturn again? I'm not sure. I hope not. Hopefully this was just a bad game and he can get right back on track with the home runs and stuff tomorrow, but it's just a little concerning. So I'll go through the numbers here and then we'll take a look at pitching. Arraez from the leadoff spot. Such a good leadoff hitter. I love him in that spot. He went 3 for 4 tonight with 2 RBIs. freaking fantastic. He's batting .350 now, and he still won't win the batting title. Absolutely dumb. But there you go. What more can you ask for from the leadoff guy? Polanco, when he led off an inning, he got a double, and he was 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI and a run. Good for him. Cruz also had an RBI in his 1 for 4 night. As I mentioned, Rosario 0 for 4. But all three of those guys at the top, Arraez, Polanco, and Cruz, 300 hitters. I mean, Arraez is 350. Polanco's 302, and Cruz, he right around 300, 298. He's been up and down. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I really like that from these guys. That's solid. I mean, and again, if you put Garver up there, if you want to put Sano up there, who's been really good lately, honestly, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punch. It's really good. So Rosario, as I mentioned, 0 for 4 tonight. He's been really struggling, but Garver 2 for 3, had the big double, had an RBI as well. Cave 0 for 4, Sano 1 for 3. Gonzalez, he's back in the lineup tonight. It was really good to see him back there. He made a couple of good plays at first base and did well at the bat. He went 1 for 4 with 2 runs. That's great. That's freaking awesome. I mean, it's so good to see him back. I didn't think he was that good. He wasn't that good at the beginning of the season, but he is a difference maker on this team. He really is, and we need him in that lineup. So great to see him in there tonight. That was good. And then Wade went 1 for 3. Lamar came in to play center field, but didn't get an at-bat. So there you go. That's the batting tonight. Really solid from everyone. Just didn't have that home run, but that's whatever. So let's look at the other parts of the game. The pitching side of things, Berrios, absolutely fantastic. One of his best starts of the year. Again, I mentioned that, he didn't have a great first 2 innings, but then found his groove and just kept it going. I mean, he threw 94 pitches in 7 1 innings work. That is fantastic. Now, but he was at 69 pitches or 68 pitches, 70 pitches through 6 innings, I believe. It looked like he could go all 9, and he really did. He gave up a couple of hits right at the end there, but other than that, a solid night from Berrios. 7 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned the first 2 innings, and struck out 8. That's really good. Only walked 2, maybe a little bit high there, but he was right around the zone in pretty much every pitch. He looked really good. He was 65 for 94, maybe a little bit low, but his pitches were good. He made a great pitch selection all night, and the strikeouts are there. The walks are, they maybe shouldn't have been walks, but who cares? The point is, that's a good Berrios. It might not have been his best start of the season, but that's a good Berrios that I would like to see out there. Like I said, he is our ace. Pineda was good, but he is our ace. Berrios is our ace, and I think we're going to roll with him, especially now with Pineda's suspension. We're going to roll with Berrios for Game 1. Of course, that I think makes sense. It's just what kind of Berrios do we get, right? Do we get the bad Berrios that gives up 12 runs in 5 innings and 25 hits? That's not, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, is he only going to get 5 or 6, give up a lot of runs, give up a lot of hits, or is he going to shut it down? Because he is capable of shutting it down, even against, a decent Chicago team, right? They're 65 and 85. Not the greatest season, all right? We all know that, but they're not a bad team. They got some good players. So, good for Berrios, though. That's a win in my book. That's all you can ask for. Duffy, he came in. He threw 4 pitches, all of them strikes, got 2 outs, just like that. Duffy has been absolutely phenomenal. Is that even a word? Fantastic, phenomenal, whatever. He has been great. And honestly, he is probably... Can you guys help me out here? Is he our best reliever right now? Besides Rogers? I mean, Rogers has been good all season, but... Is Duffy our best reliever over the last month? He has not given up a run. It's incredible. And, he had a scoreless inning. Fantastic. 4 pitches, got 2 outs. That's what we needed him to do. Romo, our bullpen's been good. Romo has almost been the worst one. Almost. He did give up 1 home run, as I mentioned, the 1 hit that he gave up. But he did get an out, got a strikeout as well. It's not that Romo's been bad. It's just his pitches are predictable. I talked about this when we traded for him. He throws 1 pitch, right? He throws that slider a lot, and when you sit on it, when you recognize it, when he misses his spot a little bit, that's when you can really do some damage, and he made him pay for it again. This is a couple of times now that Romo has gotten burned. I don't think it's a problem yet, but I'm just saying it's something to look out for because, if we weren't up 5-2, that could be a difference maker, right? Because I think we all know we wanted Dyson for the 7th, Romo for the 8th, Rogers for the 9th. We might have to go Duffy 7th, Romo 8th, Rogers 9th, but in these close games, those runs might matter. And then, of course, Rogers shut it down, strikeout in his 7. How many pitches did he throw? 8 through 6 strikes, 2 outs, struck the last guy out. Beautiful. Couldn't ask for more. So really good overall. Got his 27th save as well. Berrios 13-8 on the season. Just a great game overall. We get the win. The magic number is 8, as I mentioned, because Cleveland didn't play today. So we are 5 games up, 5 games, 12 games left to play. We are looking good. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow for another one. Peace out, guys.